this challenge, I'll show some examples of using the mouse down and key press conditional blocks. I'll go to Sensing, Mouse Down, Key Pressed. I can look at help for these blocks. Help block, mouse down. Mouse down has the true value if the mouse button is pressed. I'll look at help for the key pressed. Key pressed has the true value if the key is pressed down. I'll close help. For this example, I want the cat to display down if the mouse button is down, or up if the mouse button is up. I'll need a loop, control, forever, and an if-else. Put the if-else in the loop. If the mouse is down, I want the cat to say down. Looks, say, change that to down, copy it, else, I want the cat to say up. And do all of this when the green flag is clicked. Now when the green flag is clicked, the script will loop checking to see if the mouse is down. If it's down, the cat will say down, otherwise the cat will say up. I'll run it now. Click on the green flag. The mouse is up. Press down and up, down, up, down, up, and several times real quickly. It's working nicely. I'll stop it. I'm finished with this example. I'll save the if. For my next example, I want the cat to move towards the mouse pointer when the mouse button is down. First, I'll need to move the cat towards the mouse pointer. Go to Motion, Point Towards, Mouse Pointer. Now it'll point towards the mouse pointer while it moves. I'll change 10 to a 5 while it moves 5 steps. Now when the green flag's clicked, the cat will loop pointing at the mouse pointer and moving 5 steps. It's ready to run. Start it. There it comes. I'll stop it. I'll change it so the cat sprite will move towards the mouse pointer only when the mouse button is pressed. Go to Control, If, and copy mouse down, duplicate. Now when the green flag's clicked, it'll loop checking to see whether the mouse is down. If the mouse is down, it'll point towards the mouse pointer and move 5 steps. I'll move this out of the way. I want the cat to start in the middle of the stage. I'll go to Motion, get Go To. Middle of the stage is at 0, 0. I'll change those XY positions. I'll run it, click on it. Cat's in the center now. I'll add the Go To into the blocks. I also want the cat to be pointing to the right when it starts. I'll get point and direction. Already pointing to the right at 90. That's good. I'll run it. Now the cat's pointing to the right. I'll add this to the code. Now when the green flag is clicked, the cat will start in the middle pointing to the right, continually looping to see when the mouse is down. When the mouse is down, the cat will move towards the pointer by 5 steps. I'll run it now. The cat will move only when the mouse button is down. I'll click a few times. There comes the cat. This is working. I'll stop it. I'm finished with this example. For my next example, I want the cat sprite to change color when the space key is pressed. I'll get rid of the loop here. Insert in my next example to change the cat's color. Control, forever, get an if. When the space key is pressed, this will be true, and it'll be false if the space key isn't pressed. I'll try some examples. No space key is false. Space key down, true. No space key, false. If the space key is pressed, I want to change the cat's color. Change color effect. Smaller change. Instead of 25, make it 2. Change color effect changes the sprite's color. Now when the green flag is clicked, the cat will be positioned in the center pointing to the right. It'll loop checking to see if the space key is pressed, and when it is, the cat's color will change a little bit. The loop will go quite fast, so the color will change pretty quickly. I'll try the program now. Press the space key some. Down, up, down, up. That's working nicely. I'll stop it. I'm finished with this example. For my next example, I want the cat sprite to draw a line on the stage, but draw only when the space key is pressed. I'll get the forever loop out of the way. Control, forever. I want the cat to move. Move. I want it to move more. I'll try 20. Now to draw a line, I'll go to Pen, pen down, pen up, and clear. Pen down will draw the sprite's path as the sprite moves around the stage. Pen up will not draw the sprite's path as the sprite moves around the stage. And clear removes pen marks and stamps from the stage. It's nice for starting a new drawing. I want the pen up or the pen down before the move. I'll go to Control, if else. I'll move after the if. Copy key pressed, duplicate. If the key is pressed, I want the pen down to draw on the stage, else don't draw on the stage with pen up. When the green flag's clicked, the cat will move to the center pointing to the right, and the cat will loop always moving. If the space key is pressed, it'll write on the stage, otherwise it won't. I'll run it. Oh, the cat hit the edge of the stage. I'll stop it. I need the cat to bounce off the edge of the stage. I'll go to Motion. If on edge bounce, it'll check right after the move. Now when the green flag is clicked, it'll draw on the stage if the key is down, always moving, and if the sprite's on the edge of the stage, it'll bounce off. I'll run it now. Cat's bouncing off the edge. Hold the space bar down, but it's drawing on itself. That's not good. I'll stop it. To draw something different, I have to have the cat pointing in a different direction. I'll change 90 to 30. Now when the green flag's clicked, the cat will start pointing in a different direction. I'll try it again. Click on the green flag. It's moving around, but it didn't erase the first drawing. I'll stop it. Needs to clear the stage for a new drawing. I'll add clear into the handler. Now the pen marks and any stamp marks are cleared from the stage. I'll run this. Press spacebar up and down. Hold it down, it'll keep drawing. I'll stop it. I'm finished with this challenge. I encourage you to play with the examples and get experience with mouse down and key pressed. Try changing the examples. Try changing the number of steps to get a different design. Try changing this example to still draw, but only draw when the space key is pressed. Is pen up needed anymore? Try changing the pen color while the cat moves by adding the Change Pen Color block. For a bigger challenge, try changing this first example so that if the mouse is down, or if the key is pressed, the cat will say down, otherwise say up. You'll want to play with operators, the OR condition, but above all, have fun with the examples.